now we know the Java. Okay, now we know what is Java, but we don't know what is the features of the Java. What are the features Java will provide? We don't know. We only knows what is Java and what is the history of Java. We knows that. Now why we are using the Java? What are the features which are present inside the Java? We don't know that things, right? So now we will see the features first. So first feature of the Java is that is the platform independent. First feature is the platform independent. So what is meant by platform independent? Here platform is nothing but it is your operating system. Okay, platform is nothing but your operating system. Platform means operating system. Independence means that is not dependent on each other. You can say that I am also independent, right? If you are earning something and all, if you are doing your job by own, so what you will say, I am a independent, means you are not dependent on the any other. That is called as only the independent. So operating system and independent means it is not depend on the single operating system. Okay, it will not depend on the single operating system. That is only called as the platform independent. So Sir James Gosling introduced the Java for the one thing, like write once and run anywhere. They want these things from the Java, like write once and run anywhere. So what does this mean? Suppose we have a multiple systems, like first system we have like that, this one. Suppose we have this first system. Okay, same system we have in another side. Copy this thing. Okay, same system here as well. We have same system. We have a third system, three system. Okay, so suppose in first system we have here Windows operating system. You know, right? What are the operating systems which are present? Suppose in this system we have a Linux. Suppose in this system we have a Mac. Okay, we have a three systems here. There is Windows, this three system, and inside the three system we have different operating system. Suppose here we have Windows, here we have Linux, and here we have a Mac OS. Suppose if I am writing any code here, okay, suppose I am writing here one code. Okay, I am writing that code on the window, and after that if I take this code from here, okay, if I take this code from the Windows and if I run it here inside the Mac OS, so can it will be run? Can it will be run? No, nor yes.
Yes, it is
Okay.
okay.
So suppose if I take the code from here, from the Windows, and if I run that code into the Linux, so can it will be run?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, it will be run because Java is our platform independent. Platform, I told you platform is what? That is the operating system, and independent means not depend on the each other. Not dependent, that is only called as the independent. So here we have a different operating system. If you write code on the Windows and if you run on the Mac OS or if you run on the Linux as well, so it will be run anywhere. That is the thing James Gosling sir wants from the Java. No, that is write once and run anywhere. Means you can write it on the Windows, and if you want to run on the Mac OS, or if you want to run that code on the Linux, or if you want to run that code on the Android operating system also, so it will be run. Suppose I am writing code here now. That is the on the uh, Mac OS I am writing one program. Now if I run this code on here onto the Linux, so can it will be run? Can it be run on the Windows as well?
Yes.
Yes, right, it will be run. But only one condition, mandatory condition is there. All the system must have a JVM. Okay, all the system must have a JVM, because if you want to run the code, so what will happen? First, we will write a source code. That source code will convert into the bytecode, and after that, this bytecode will again convert into the machine code, or we can say that machine language. Okay, so now this source code will converted into the bytecode. Bytecode is converted into the machine language. We know that, right? Source code is converted into the bytecode. Who is responsible? Compiler. Compiler, right? And after that, bytecode is converted into the machine language means interpreter. And remember one thing, interpreter is like a translator which can translate the bytecode into the machine language. Okay, like if you know the Telugu and I knows only the Hindi, so what it will be do? We will take one translator that will convert Telugu into the Hindi and Hindi into the Hindi into the Telugu. Right. So same like that, we have an interpreter. It is work like a translator here. It will translate the bytecode into the machine language. Okay, now see here. Why we want a JVM? Because all the things like compiler, like interpreter, where it is present inside the JVM. And what is the JVM stand for? Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine, JVM stands for the Java Virtual Machine, and compiler, interpreter, this all things are present inside the JVM. If you want to write this code, if you want to run this code, so how we run that? We want a JVM, right? We want a JVM because inside the JVM we have a compiler, interpreter. If we have a compiler and interpreter, that time only we can able to run that code, right? If you have a JVM, that time only we can able to run this code. So now if I write the code here and if you want to run the code here, so we can run it, but there also we want a JVM. Okay, there is one mandatory condition we want, that is the JVM, and JVM stand for the Java Virtual Machine. If this system have this JVM, this all system has the JVM, but this system don't have the JVM. If I write code here and if I want to run it here, can it will be run? No, right? Because it don't have any JVM. So if I want to run it here, their mandatory condition is there, that is the JVM. Okay, so this is meant by the platform independent, write once and run anywhere. If you are writing code on the Windows and if you are running that code in Mac OS or the Linux, so it will be run. It is not depend on the single platform, that is on the single operating system. That is only called as the platform independent. Understand? Understand, or any doubt you have? No. Okay, after that, portable means any portable things you have. Any example? Any portable things you have? That is, yes, notebook, right? Another portable thing you have, anything? Laptop, pen, mobile. One most important thing, mobile, right? Portable thing. Mobile is the portable thing, so we can take it. Okay, we can move it anywhere. That is the movable, that is only called as the portable, we can say that. So see here what we are doing. We are moving the code from here to here, from here to here, or from here to here. Or we can say that Java is a portable because we are taking from here to here. Portable is nothing means movable, right? We can move it anywhere. That is only called as the portable. So we are moving this code from Windows to Windows to Linux, Linux to Mac OS. Means we can say that is the another feature of the Java. That is the Java is a portable. After that secure, this will see at the last. First we will see the object oriented. So what is meant by object oriented is, so everything in Java is based on the object. Okay, everything in Java is based on the object. That is only mean of the object oriented. And there are many concepts like class, objects, then inheritance, abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism. This all the concepts help you to learn this object oriented programming language in very simple way. We will see this in upcoming days, what is the concept, and we will learn that all the pillars like inheritance and polymorphism and all. Okay, so that is called as the object oriented. Object oriented is nothing but everything is Java is based on the object only. Okay, that is the meaning of our object oriented. After that, robust. Why we are calling Java as a robust? So what is why we are calling Java as a robust is, inside the JVM we have one security manager, and what it will be do, this security manager, it is work like a security. It is work like an antivirus. What antivirus will do? Antivirus will not allow any like any virus, it will be not allow, right? That is the antivirus. If you install in your computer, so it will not allow any virus and all. So same like that, we have one thing, that is the security manager inside your JVM. So what it will do? It will not allow any malicious software and all, or if any software have any virus and all, it will not allow that. Another thing is that exception handling is there, because in Java, if you have any exception means we can say that there is a small error. If you have any error inside our Java, we can handle it in while writing the program only. While writing the program only, we are handling the code and all. So if I created one application, okay, if I created one application, suppose Facebook I have created with the help of Java. I am handling all the error and all the software, that is all the software which contain the virus. I am not allowing that. So if I make it and if I run that application later, so can it will be crash? Can it will be crash? There is very less chances, right? Because I'm handling the exception or handling the error while writing the code only. If I write the code, that time if any error will come, so I'm handling that only, that time only. So if I created the application with the help of Java now, so can any exception will come that time? Can our uh, can our application will be crashed that time? No, because we have handled the error before that only, right? And we are not allowing any malicious software, any virus content software, we are not allowing that. So there is very less chances that our software will be crashed. So that is only meaning of our robust. Robust means it is like a strong. means there is very less chances that our application will be crash. Okay, like that is called as the robust only. After that, multi-threading. This is the big concept. Okay, multi-threading is big concept. But if I tell you into the short, suppose I have given means I am giving you one task like that. It is the very big task that will take 3 to 4 days. For single person, it will take 3 to 4 days. If you are doing with the 5%, the same doing means 5% are doing this task same time, so it will take only the 1 day. But I told you like you have to do this task in the 1 day. So what can you do that task in 1 day? If I tell you like you only have to do that task in 1 day only, that is the 3 day task. But I'm telling you like you have to do that task in 1 day only. So can you will do that, right? Nice. So that can you will not do that, right? Because that is the big task, and I'm telling you in the 1 day only you have to do, and this task will be take 3 days, and you have to do alone. So you will not do that, right? So what you will do, you will assign means you will take your friends, and half of task you will separately you will, will complete, and after that you will mix that task together and you will do that task, right? So that is the scenario here. Inside the multi-threading, what we will do if you have very big task here. Suppose this is the big task. So what we will do, this big task we will convert into the like a small task. This is the one task, this small task again, small task again. Okay, and then we will run that small task at the same time. Okay, we will first we have a big task. That big task we will convert it into the small task. Here small, this is a big task, I'm converting into the four small tasks, and this four small tasks I'm running at the same time. That is only called as the multi-threading. We will learn in the future like what is multi-threading and all. This is a very big concept we will learn in the future. Okay, so what is in short, if you want to remember this thing is multi-threading means big task is converted into the small task, and all small tasks we will run at the same time. That is only called as the multi-threading. After that here, simple as compared to C and C++. So why we are saying simple as compared to C and C++? So inside the C and C++, they have many complex concepts that is completely removed by the Java. Okay, that is the inside the C and C++ we have one concept, that is the pointer. Okay, so Java is completely removed that concept, and after that inside the C and C++, what we need to do, something we have to do it by ourselves. Like if you know the C++, there is a destructor that is used to delete the null object. By ourselves only we have to delete that object. If in our code, if you have any null objects, and means empty object if we have, so we have to delete by ourselves only. But inside the Java, they automated these things. Means if you have any null objects in your Java, so it will automatically delete that thing. That is the garbage collector is there. That garbage collector will automatically delete that things. So what they did, many hard concepts they removed, and many concepts they automated. That's why we can say that simple as compared to C and the C++. After that, last point is the secure. Why we are calling Java is a secure? Because Java has a JVM. First thing is the JVM. JVM means Java Virtual Manager. Okay, inside the Java Virtual, sorry, not manager, machine. Java Virtual Machine. Inside the Java Virtual Machine, we have first thing, that is the security manager. So what it will do, it will work like an antivirus, as I told you. It will work like a antivirus. It will not allow any virus content program, or it will not allow any virus content software. It will not allow that. Okay, it will restrict that things. So that is the first advantage that make Java more secure. After that, no pointer. So inside the C++, we have one concept, that is the pointer. So what it will do is simple. It will create one pointer like that, like a memory create. Okay, like a pointer, it will create a memory. Inside this memory, your all the information will be stored. Okay, whatever you write inside this code, all the information will store into this single pointer. Whatever whatever you will write inside the code, well, all the things will be contained into the small pointer. If any hacker access this pointer, okay, if any hacker access this pointer, so it will he will get all the information whatever you write inside your code. So this is not secure, right? That's why Java completely removed the pointer from the Java. So this make the Java again more secure. After that, access modifier, we have four types of access modifier: public, private, protected, and default. If you want to control the accessibility of our class, or of our method, or of your variable, we can use this access modifier. We will see while taking the program what is access modifier and all. So to control the accessibility, you can control the accessibility of our class or your method or your variable. So with the help of access modifier, we can do that. Okay, if I created a class, I don't want no one can use that class, so I can use there is private modifier. So there is a modifier which make Java again more secure. Okay, after that, exception handling. So if I tell you exception in short mean, suppose we have a daily routine. Okay, we will wake up, then we will ready for our search, then we will take our bike and we will come to the office, right? Search office will come. Suppose one day what happened, your bike got punctured, so that is called as exception, or that is called as the error. Exception or error, we can say. Exception or error. Why we are calling exception?
Because we don't know that. That's what I like to be done. That does not happen usually.
Yeah, that does not happen usually. Or we can say that there is a unhave means what we will say that it is a this is the error, this is a small error, we can say that, which can be handled, right? Unexpected event, this one we can handle this event. How we can handle? If our bike got punctured, we can come by walk, or we can come by auto, or we can come by cab as well, right? Means we can find the alternative ways to handle them. So that is only known as the exception handling. But if we talk about the error, so what is meant by error? Suppose if we had an accident, it will not happen. But if we had an accident, so what it is called? Exception or error?
Error.
For some people it is the exception only, right? If they had an accident also, they will come. So for many people it is a uh, error only, it is not an exception, it is an error. If we had an accident means we have to go to the hospital, we cannot come into this. So what is meant by exception or error means, it is an unexpected or fatal error that will disturbs our normal flow of our program. That is only called as the exception. So inside the Java, what we will do, if you have small to small exception also, we are handling that exception. Okay, so that makes our Java again more secure. After that, own memory management. Suppose in our Java, if you have any null objects or anything, if you have, so it will only Java will automatically delete that, or Java will automatically handle that. So that is called as the own memory management. So this thing also make Java again more secure. So these are the all the features which are present inside the Java, like platform independent, then portable, then secure, then object oriented, then we have robust, then multi-threading and simple as compared to C++. And how many things which make Java secure? First thing is JVM, then security manager, no pointer, access modifier, exception handling, and then own memory management. These are the all the features of the Java. If you want to know anything, if you are learning something, so what we need to do, please, first we will see that what is the mean by that things, and after that we will see what is the feature of that things, right? And after that, use of Java we are using in several places, like Android application, financial services, Java web application, software tools, big data technologies, J2ME application, scientific application, and inside the embedded system as well, we are using the Java nowadays. Okay, these are the uses, these are the features, and this is the meaning of our Java. Okay, anyone have any doubt till here? Anyone have any doubt? No. Okay, now we will go to the some exciting part, like now all about the theory is completed. Now we will see some programs. Okay, how to create a program. So simple, what you need to do, if you want to create a program, you can go it anywhere. Like you can create a program anywhere. So suppose I am creating a program into the desktop. Some simple, I will create a new, you will create a one first folder. Okay, so here I am creating a folder, and I am giving here name, that is the Java programs, JDK install, right? I think I have already have this folder, because a new folder we have. Okay, new folder 2 we have. So inside that only we will create a program. So just create a one folder, just open it. It will be open like that. Now, if you want to write any Java program, so how to write that? Simple, right click on that. Now we don't have any ID. ID means it will provide an environment. It is simple way to write any code. So simple, I am creating the new, then simple text document. Okay, simple, I have created one text document. Now we don't have anything, so what where we can write inside the text document, or notepad, means notepad only, notepad plus plus also you can use. Okay, anything you can use. You can just write, double click on that, here your notepad will be open. So now here we will write our code. So how to write a code? If you want to start your Java program, you have to start with the class. If you want to write any code inside the Java, you have to create a class first. Without class, you cannot able to create your Java program. First thing you have to create is that is the class. So how to create a class? First you need to write an access modifier, and then you need to write a class keyword, and then you need to write a class name. I will tell you what does this mean. First you need to write an access modifier. So we have four type of access modifier: public, private, protected, and default. Simple I'm using here public. If you are not writing anything means that it will be considered as a default. Okay. Suppose if you are not writing anything, that will be considered as a default. So first thing we have to write is that is the access modifier. Then we need to write here class. Okay, class we need to write, and after that here we need to write a class name. Any class name you can give it. Suppose I'm giving here there is a text, or we can give it here first. Okay, first I'm giving here. After that here curly braces open and curly braces close. So what is meant by curly braces open and curly braces close? This is the curly braces, you can see that. Okay, this is the curly braces. What is this thing? There is the access modifier. This is the class. This is called as the keyword. Class is a keyword. After that, first, what is first is my, this is my class name. Okay, this is my class name. That is the access modifier, keyword, and the class name. Curly braces open and curly braces close. What does this mean? This like a even this is our there is the open gate, and this is our exit gate. Okay, entry gate and the exit gate. From this our class is opening, and here our class is closing. Okay, class is open, class is closed. Whatever you want to write into your class, you have to write it here in between this one. Okay, if you want to write in the class, you have to write it here only, inside the curly braces open and inside the curly braces closed. Now if I run this program, JVM will is known only the one thing, that is the main method. Okay, what is meant by main method? Main method is a predefined method. We can say that JVM will go to the predefined method. That is the main method. It will be go there. So what is the syntax of the main method? You have to remember the syntax now. Okay, for today you have to remember this syntax. All the syntax you have to remember that. So what is the syntax for the main method is? That is the public static void and then main, and then parentheses open. This called as the parentheses or round braces also, you can say that. And after that string you have to write. String s is a capital. Okay, see public p is a small, static s is a small, void v is a small, mains m is a small. Here as well public p is a small, class c is a small, and class name is anything you can give. Okay, so string is a s is a small here. After that here you have to give here like that square braces. You can, this called as the array, I will tell you after that, and arguments you have to give like that. Okay, after that same thing, curly braces open, after that curly braces close. Okay, curly braces open and curly braces close it here. Okay, from here see same like that. Here we have given, after the class we have given means from here our class is starting and here our class is ending. So same like that, after the method we are writing this one, curly braces open, curly braces close. So from here our method is starting, and here our method will be open, means close. Okay, entry and exit, entry and exit. This is the entry for our method, and this is the exit for our method. This is the entry for our class, and this is the exit for our class. Now another thing is that we have created the class, we have created the main method also. Now if you want to print anything, that like if you want to output, so for that what we will do? So for that we have to write one syntax: system dot out dot print. Simple you can write. Print you can write, or print then also. I will tell you today you have to use only the print. Okay, and here I am writing inside the double quote you have to write hello. Okay, okay, so here inside that I am writing here the hello. Okay, so inside it double quote only you have to write this thing. Whatever you want to write, you can write it here inside the double quote. For now you have to remember that. If you want to write a main method, what is the syntax for that? Public static void, then main, then parenthesis open, parenthesis close. Inside the parenthesis you have to write string, then uh, bracket open, bracket close, and then arguments. And after that here main method you have to open with the help of curly braces open, and you have to close that as well. And inside that, if you want to get any output, simply you have to write here system.out.println. I want this output, that is the hello, I want this output. So that's why I'm writing here hello, hello world you can write. Inside the double quote anything you can write it. Okay, inside the double quote anything you can write. Hello world I'm writing it. So whenever we run this program, so hello world I want to print that. So that's why I'm writing here system.out.println. Println will see later. So print I'm writing only, and hello world only I'm writing inside the double quote. Okay, inside the double quote only I'm writing. And another thing is that string s is a capital and system s is a capital. String s and system s is only capital. Another thing, rest of the things are the small only. Now we wrote the program as well. We created the class, we created the method, and we wrote our output as well. Now how to run this program, right? Another thing is that how to run the program. Simple, you can come here, hide, then save as. Okay, and you have to save this file. So what is the name we have to give here? So whatever name you have given here, okay, whatever name you have given here for your class. Okay, so what is your class name? What is your class name here? First, so same name you have to give it here as well. Whatever name of your class name, same name you have to give it here. So what is our class name now? That is the first. So we will write here as well. That is the first. After that, in which programming language we are using here? Java. So after that extension you have to write, that is it dot Java. Extension means dot, like dot PDF, dot PPT. These all are the extension only. What is the extension for the Java? What is the extension for our Java language? That is the dot Java. After that, one thing you have to do is text document is there. No, you have to click on the all files. Now click on the save. Okay, click on just save. So now we have our program is created, all the thing is created, we saved our program also. If you come here into our file, this is the file, right? So here we have created our file, that is the first, right? And this is the Java file. This file you can delete it now, delete or remain it, no worries. So here we have created one file, that is the first. Now only one file is there. Now as I told you, like inside the paint, as I told you, like first source code will be there. So this is our source code right now. This is our source code, we can say that. If I run this one, so source code will convert into the byte, and byte code will convert it into the machine language. Now what is the extension for the source code? Dot Java. Suppose we have created first program, so first dot Java. Now what is the extension for the byte code? So first dot class. Okay, first dot class. If you convert, if you write a source code, what is the extension for that? That is the first dot Java. After that, if you run this code, the source code will convert into the byte code. And then what is the extension for this byte code? That is dot class. If you are getting this first dot class file, that is called as the byte code. Okay, that is called as the byte. I will show you when we will compile the code. No, that time we will get our byte code. Okay, now and after this bytecode, it will convert it into the machine language. Then machine will easily understand that what we need to do there. Okay, now here we will come again. So this is our program. We have created our file. We have wrote our program as well. Now how to run that? So simple, you can go into the CMD, or directly you can go from here as well. Okay, so best thing is that you can go it from here. CMD you can type it here. How? So simple, you can click it here and write here CMD. Okay, so CMD will be open, that is the command prompt will be open. See here, inside the CMD where we are, inside the new folder, two folder we are. Okay, now if I want to run this program, how to run them? So first command, that is the what we need to do first time, that is the first we have to compile the code, right? Source code will come convert it into the byte code. So for that what we need to do, we have to compile the code. So what we will write here, Java C. Java C means Java compiler. Okay, Java C means Java compiler. Which file we have to compile? That is the first dot Java. So write it here, first dot Java. If I hit enter means, see now here, notice here only one file is there, right? Only one file is there, and what is the extension for that? That is the dot Java. Now if I hit it enter, I am getting anything here? No. But if you see here, we have one file, another file is created. What is the extension for that? Class. And as I told you, what is the extension for the bytecode? Dot class. So what is this one here? That is the bytecode. We can say that, no? Dot class means bytecode. See here, dot class means bytecode, and dot Java means our source code. So here this one is our source code, and this one is our bytecode. If you want to see the bytecode, here bytecode is looking like this one. It is not understandable by human. Okay, so bytecode is whatever we write, no, it is it is converted here like that. Now this bytecode will convert it into the machine language. But now remember the one thing here: if you wrote your program and if you are compiling that program, so your program will compile. If you don't have any error, that time it will be easily compiled. But suppose I made a mistake here. Suppose this yes I made it capital here, and if I save this program and again I am compiling it, and now I am deleting this one as well. This thing I am deleting here. Okay. Now we will see our program will be compiled or not. This thing will be compiled. So this thing we will try it. So Java C we have tried, right? We are compiling the program again. Java C first dot Java. We know we have one error in our program, right? So if I hit enter, see what it is saying. First dot Java 3 error, that is the identifier expected. So in which line? That is the public static, we have an error here. So we will go here. See, our class file is also not created, means our bytecode is not created, means our program is not compiled this time. So why? Because we have error here here inside the static. If you have in any error in your program, so that program will not compile. If you don't have any error in your program, now see I corrected that error. Now if I run this code, if I compile that code again and hit enter, so that time our program is compiled, means I'm not getting anything here, right? Means our code is compiled. Now if you go here, see again our here we have a class file again, means our code is now converted into the bytecode we got it. Now how to run that? Still now we didn't got the output, right? Which output we want? That is the hello world. Still now we didn't got it. So how to got that output? So simple. Now we compile the code. Now we have to run the code. So how to run that code? Simple. You need to write Java, and after that you have to write a class name. So what is our class name? See here. What is the class name? So simple. You have to write here first. First only. Not you. Not no need to write a dot jar. Only first you need to write. This time we are writing the class name. Here we are writing the file name. Here we are writing the class name. And what we are writing? Java and the first. If I hit it enter, if I hit it enter, so what we are getting here? Hello world. So this type we can run our program. Okay, easy only. It is hard or easy only? Easy only, no? You can run it. So what you need to do is simple. You can try to create a program like that. First thing you have to do is you have to create simple folder. Inside the folder you have to create one text file, and after that inside text file you have to write your code, what you want to print that, right? First thing you have to create a class, access modifier, class keyword, and this one is the class name. After that main method you have to create public static void main. This is the syntax for our main method. What is the syntax? Public static void main, parenthesis open, string, then bracket we have to write, and arguments you have to write. And after that here curly braces open. Curly braces open means from here our method is open and here our method is close. After that system.out.print means output we are getting. If you want to get any output, simply we write system.out.print and hello world. Whatever we want to print on the console, we will write it here. Whatever output you want, you are write it here. Want hello world, so I wrote here hello world. Okay, so this is the program for today. If you want, means today's assignment.